We did it! I'm the king of the mountain! Except for there's people up there and they're higher than me, so. After a good workout, those clothes will leave a reminder of all your hard work. Here's how to get those odors out of sweaty clothes. If I have to do a workout indoors, I usually choose yoga. It's one of my releases. I have a hot yoga studio I like to go to, but when I'm doing a workout on my own, just pull one up on my phone, come here to the gym. All your workout apparel should be handled separately from your other laundry. All that sweat and BO can build up in the fibers of the material. Any sweaty clothes, you should let them air dry completely before putting them in a hamper. And then try to wash those gym clothes as quickly as you can and not let them sit for days or weeks. That's when all that smelly bacteria will take over. And these are actually my dirty gym clothes. I could have just used clean clothes for this, but I didn't. And if you're on a time crunch, what I do is something like a 20-minute yoga flow. And there's a bunch of options. Ooh, one from Lululemon, fancy. It's that easy. You can put in a time, the type of workout you want to do. You can even find ones based on the equipment that you have, and it makes it so easy. You can try a bunch of different ones, save the ones that you like, and you can do them over and over again. This is a new one. I haven't done this one. The smelliest part of those clothes will be the inside. So it's best to wash everything inside out. And all this goes for those undergarments, socks, and gym towels. You wanna get rid of those smells, not cover them up. So if you have anything with a lingering odor, here's how to pre-treat them. You can pre-soak your items in some cool water and about a cup of white distilled vinegar. You can pre-soak in a tub, a bucket, or mini laundry machines have a soaking feature. Let this soak for 20 to 30 minutes to get rid of all that bad bacteria. After that, just drain and wash like normal. Usually I'm the only one in here, but not today, so I'm gonna put in some headphones so I can listen to the instructions for the yoga session. And this is the year. I'm a little rusty. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done yoga. Forgot to start my workout. I always forget. Now this may seem strange, but go light on that detergent and avoid fabric softener when it comes to those workout clothes. Too much detergent and softener can actually leave a residue on your clothes. And right into the wash, you can add some baking soda, which does wonders on odors. When it comes to washing and drying, choose cool settings. Bacteria loves heat, so you don't want to give them an environment to grow. Now this isn't practical for everybody, but UV light and air drying is gonna be the best for your clothes. So if you can, set them outside in the sun. And why not get some sun yourself while you're out there? That's gym, tan, laundry, smelling fresh. She's just having me breathe right now, which is not very exciting. Setting my intention, which is ignoring Reed following me with a camera. The worst planks are so... Right as the shake started. Whew. Takes a lot of focus sometimes. Back to plank. Oh boy. After a sweaty yoga session, all of that ends up dripping right onto your mat. And your bare feet walking all over this, I'm sure your mat is filthy. Here's how to clean that dirty yoga mat. If you haven't done yoga before, the only investment really is a yoga mat. And if you're at home, I mean, on the carpet's fine. The only thing this really helps with is some support and some traction for some of the poses. You don't want to be slipping all around. I've had this one for years. It's showing a little wear and tear, but it's treated me well. You can purchase mat sprays to use after regular yoga sessions, but of course, we're gonna make our own. This concoction uses distilled water and witch hazel. Witch hazel is plant-derived and helps clean and deodorize. And you may wanna opt for a version that's alcohol-free and more gentle on your mat. And another great alternative, if you don't have witch hazel, white distilled vinegar, my go-to. A good rule of thumb is 1 part witch hazel or vinegar to 4 parts water. Glub, glub, glub. You can even add essential oils like lavender, eucalyptus, and tea tree. Don't add too much, you don't want to make your mat slippery. What I love about yoga is it really depends on where you are mentally that day. Some days are easier, some days are harder. And some days I feel like a lot of triumph and success when I can do a pose that sometimes is more difficult. Some days I just get it and it works for me and it's awesome. Always working on balance though. Feels so good. A good stretch, a good deep stretch. After an awesome practice, all there is to do is spray your mat down. And wipe it down. It's best to use a spray like this because harsh chemicals on your mat can actually destroy it. A spray like this is great for regular use, but you'll still want to deep clean your mat every once in a while. For most mats, all you need is some dish soap for that deep clean. Just give it a good scrub and rinse. When it comes to DIY cleaners, I'm on a roll. My trusty yoga bag, a friend made this for me and I cherish it. It's the cutest yoga bag ever. Sometimes it takes so much to actually get moving and get active for the day, but after I do, I feel so good. It is a gorgeous day out here, so I thought I'd do a little hiking. Get a little nature in today. Cannot stress the importance of a good pair of hiking boots. They will last you a long time if they're good quality. These boots and I have been on many adventures and fun weekend hikes, but they're due for a cleaning. Here's how to get all that dirt off those hiking boots. Now these boots are made to get dirty, so you don't have to clean them all the time, but a little care and TLC will get them lasting longer. I got these a while back. I'm notoriously clumsy on trails, tend to roll my ankle, so these with a little bit of extra support have really helped me out. And I love these boots. They have been all over. I've done some pretty cool hikes. Actually, their first trip after I broke them in was hiking Machu Picchu, doing the Inca Trail, so that was incredible. Probably the most strenuous hike was, did Everest? No, not yet. On the bucket list. No, but I did have a supai, so these boots have stories to tell, so that's also what makes them incredible. But today's just a simple hike. Just to get some fresh air. Let's get it. Start by getting those laces out of here. You can hand wash those laces and insoles or throw them in a mesh bag and toss them in the laundry. You can also use a sturdy brush to get rid of all that loose dirt. And it's best to do that part outside. Remove those insoles and knock out any of the trail that they've collected as a souvenir. Oh no, I think I have a rock in my shoe. Now I gotta take them off at the top. It looks bright and sunny out here, but it is kind of freezing. So I gotta work up some body heat. It's so cold. It's really easy to Google trails, or you can use an app like All Trails. I use that all the time, especially to find new trails. And it's good to study up on them. And I like a treat at the end of my trails. So this one has a little hilltop that I'm gonna go up to, get a good view of the city. It's nice if you're going on a hike, have a little reward. Oh, is that, oh, I thought that was a snake. Oh my goodness. But I think it's more like a Harry Potter wand. To add that to my collection. Nerd alert. You can buy specialty cleaners, but a little dish soap is really all you need. And go to town. Oh, that water's so dirty. Could have done this outside. This is so messy. Swap that dirty water out in a fresh rag to rinse everything out. You just want to rinse off any extra soap. You know, put on your favorite nature documentary while you're doing this. A little Nat Geo. Steep grade out here. Watch your step. Whew. Here we go. This is the fun part. This is what makes it worth it, right? Another stick. These sticks. This is why you look down when you're hiking so you don't trip or step on a stick snake. But you gotta stop and appreciate these views every once in a while. And catch your breath. Hootie! This is so nice. I should come up here way more often. Just gorgeous. Now most hiking boots are made out of leather, so you'll want to apply a conditioning lotion. There's other conditioners for suede, shoes, and nubuck as well. If you're not sure what your shoe's made out of, you can check the tag. A good reason why you should clean your hiking boots is so you can re-waterproof them. A waterproofer will help protect against all elements and dust. Apply your waterproofer as directed. Those boots were made for hiking, but I've got to wait for them to dry. Despite the frigid temperatures, got to do some sunblock. I'm gonna have the weirdest tan line. Jacket, watch band, tan line. Fountain of Youth right there, some SPF. What other goodies do I have in here? Other essentials for me, small first aid kit. You never know, scrapes and bumps happen. I like some Kleenex. You're out in nature, dust, pollen, that nose may run. Bring some wet wipes just to clean up a little bit if I need to. It feels like we've been out here for hours. Getting back to it. It can certainly be a challenge to get more movement into your day. Two of my favorite activities are yoga and hiking, but sometimes I just can't squeeze that into my day. What's helped me is to block time in my calendar and stay consistent. And on days where I can't do a full workout, I try to at least squeeze in a stretch or short yoga session. It's that consistency, even if you're just doing something small, to create a better habit. There's a destination ahead of us. Glory favors the bold. and other such inspirational quotes. For casual meetings and phone conversations, put some earbuds in and take that call while you're getting some steps in. Yeah, I think 100 jelly beans is enough. Yeah, all right. And super glue too, we'll need that. You may not know this, but I do a great Christopher Walken impression. Wow. I feel like Indiana Jones when I wear this hat. Maybe like the wild thornberries, something like that. Look at this gorgeous view. Makes it all worth it. Whew, windy up here. One side feels like the middle of nowhere, and over here, we're just on the edge of the city, but it's a gorgeous view. I gotta come up here during sunset. We did it! I'm the king of the mountain! Except for there's people up there and they're higher than me, so. Yeah. I find it sometimes more difficult to get up and get motivated when I'm working from home. But if you start your day in your workout clothes, then you're already ready. And then when you have some free time, you can get active. And if it's a day where you're stuck at home, take advantage of what's around you. Maybe go up and down the stairs a few times, just for some extra movement. Any kind of fitness tracker can help guide your way. Ooh, still have a bit to go. Just that extra bit of motivation to help me close my rings. And especially while the weather is good, I love to be outside. When I can get outside, get some activity, it definitely pays off more. Now, which way back? There was a paved road this whole time. Now, if you're going on a hike alone, you may be tempted to bring some headphones, but I recommend going out there and just listening to the sounds, being one with nature, being one with your thoughts, focus on your breath, and just detox from technology a little bit. I kept my phone in my bag and I just was able to enjoy the scenery and focus on myself for a little bit. So it's a good opportunity to only take like a few minutes, take 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour of your hike to just be in nature.